What's going on, you guys? So I'm just coming to you guys today. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. And if you guys remember, a little bit ago, I started this segment called Fit Tip Fridays. With that being said, I'm going to be relaunching the Fit Tip Fridays for you guys, hopefully to give you guys some insight, maybe answer a few questions you may have regarding fitness. I've been receiving a few, so I have a couple segments lined up. But today's segment is going to be none other than the importance of fitness and why you should incorporate it into your life. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure to subscribe, click that like button, click the bell notification so you're notified every single time we drop a new video. And with that being said, let's get right into it. When it comes to fitness, when it comes to training, a lot of times people think the number one priority when you're training is to just get in and do it. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Of course, if you're not going to the gym, the first step that you should start with is getting up and going to the gym. But once you're there, it's not simply about going through the movements and just making sure you mark off all the movements on your list. You want to make sure that you're engaging your mind throughout the entire movement. So the main thing that you want to focus on is, like I've mentioned in the past, we've discussed it a few times, is the mind to muscle connection. You want to make sure that that connection is there, because without it, you're not going to be targeting the muscles that you're trying to target. And if you're not targeting the muscles you're meaning to target, then you're not really even doing the workout that you have written down in front of you or that you mapped out in your mind. So the number one thing to make sure you're doing is focusing. You're making sure each muscle is contracting in the proper manner. By doing this, by going in and making sure that you're targeting everything correctly, you're going to get better results. You're going to get quicker results. You're going to see what you want to see in a shorter time period. But now, if you just go in and you're only there to check off the box saying that you went into the gym, that's great. You went into the gym. That's a good achievement. You got there. But now what you want to do and what you need to do is you need to apply yourself when you're in the gym. It's not just about watching people doing a couple movements here, checking your phone, watching the TV, which, by the way, I'm not even sure why they have TVs in the gym, but it's to make you feel comfortable. It's to make you feel at home. In my opinion, you don't want to be comfortable when you're in the gym. The reason you go to the gym is to put yourself in stressful situations so that when you're dealt with a stressful situation that's outside of your control, you know how to manage it a little bit better. Of course, we all have struggles. We all fail from time to time. But what you're doing is you're conditioning yourself that when something is hard, when something is stressful, when something's weighing down on you, that you can get out of that situation. And by getting out of that situation many times over and over, it conditions your mind to believe that you can overcome whatever comes towards you. Mike Rashid says it all the time.
The Mike Rashid mind state is to be a complete package. Mind, body, spiritual. Okay? You gotta push yourself. That's my mind state, is pushing myself, not being comfortable or being comfortable being uncomfortable. Anything you put in your subconscious mind, it becomes a reality. So I tell myself constantly, this is easy, no matter what the task is. Now, you take that, it's bigger than the gym, okay? This is a direct parallel to life, to everyday situations, whether it be work, school, relationships, facing a conflict, okay? When you consciously put yourself through a difficult task, say like a really difficult workout in the gym, when it's something positive for you, you constantly put yourself through that, you will be able to, like outside the gym, handle any situation because you develop that mental toughness. It's way more than physical, and that's what I try to get across. My training, the way I train, is I want to be physically fit, I want to be strong, I want to be healthy, I want to look good, but also I want a strong mind, okay? And I tell people all the time, train your mind as hard as you train your body, okay? Training your body hard, it will help you mentally in other situations. You have situations when it's, a crisis type situation, when people cry and break down, you like, calm down, I got this. That's what you want. I feel like a good foundation for that mental toughness is putting yourself through vigorous physical training. okay?
What you do inside the gym will reflect how you react to situations outside of the gym. And it couldn't be more true. When situations are hard and stressful, you learn how to figure them out. You learn how to work through them. So when you get into the gym, if you're going to have this workout where everything's complacent, you're going to be going from movement to movement, barely even contracting the muscles that are supposed to be contracting, not getting the results, just trying to check that box off. Essentially, that's how you're going to go through life. You're going to go through life just checking the boxes off. Now, when I go into the gym, my primary focus is ensuring that, well, obviously there are steps, right? So you go in, you make sure you're warmed up, you make sure you're pumping the muscles with as much blood as possible, getting nice and stretched out, then you go to your movements. As soon as you start targeting your movements, the intensity that you bring to it needs to be at a high level. If you're not going through each movement with high intensity, not saying really fast, intensity can be done differently, like you heard Delvin say the other week.
If there's no intensity, then you're not gonna get results. Intensity needs to be ramped up every workout. So intensity needs to change too. Intensity needs to be shortened rest. Intensity can be higher reps. It can be heavier weight. Intensity needs to be changed regularly, and it needs to be increased on a regular basis.
So there are different things that you can do. When I say intensity, I mean you need to, if you have a set range, so you're aiming for say 12 to 15 reps, if you get to 15 and you're not tired, you don't stop. You continue going until your body stops. It's not rocket science. It's just something that if you get to 15 and you say,
well, I've reached my number, I'm done.
You haven't reached the goal. The goal is not to hit a certain number. The goal is to exhaust the muscle. You want to condition your mind to be stronger than your body. So when your body is saying, I'm tired, your mind is saying, you've got a couple more, keep going. Some people will use other people. So they'll bring a spotter into the gym or a training partner, and they'll vibe off that person. So when they're about to give up, their training partner will say,
you got 2 more, you got 3 more, you got 5 more, come on, get it.
That's what you have to do inside your own mind. If you're not doing that to yourself, then you're not going to achieve what you're looking to achieve. It's plain and simple, guys. So it's really important that you target your movements with intensity. As you guys are well aware, there are benefits to working out that everybody knows. Like if you want to lose some weight, if you want to gain some weight, if you want to be able to walk for a longer distance without feeling out of breath, if you want to be able to go up and down the stairs without wanting to pass out. There are things like that that are primary. These are the things that you'll see firsthand. But now the mindset that comes along with training is something that can't be taught. It's something that just needs to be experienced. And I would say for the first maybe 5 years, the first 5 years of me working out, it was solely about trying to look a certain way. Obviously, I enjoyed the way I felt, but I didn't understand what was to come. And then when I got past that 5-year threshold, I realized that this is much more than just trying to look good. This is more of an internal feeling. This is something that really helps me. I always struggled with anger. It was just something I dealt with as a human. And I had a very hard time growing up trying to find different outlets to release that anger. And something that was great for me, I got into boxing when I was a kid. That didn't seem to help. For me, it was like I'm fighting, I feel more angry. But that's to each their own. Some people box and they completely release that anger, and it's great. But for me, one thing that really helped was going into the gym, putting everything into each workout, and then walking out feeling like a new person. So that's one thing I just recommend for you guys, is that you go into the gym, you train. If you need a routine, hit me up. I'll send you something over that you can at least get started, at least get the ball rolling. I'll throw it over to you guys free of charge. I just want to see you guys be able to reach your goals and achieve what you want to achieve, regardless of if you know what to do or what you don't know what to do. It's almost 2020, guys. The amount of information that's on the internet is unreal. So if you're looking for a routine and you just don't know how to do things, it's simple. Hop on YouTube, type in best way to target, enter whatever you're trying to target. It's as simple as that. From there, you can even get the movements. Then you can YouTube how to do this movement properly with good form. Boom, that comes up. Now from there, you write that down. You make sure to implement the right angles. You make sure to implement the right rest time. All of these things can be created. It's just you have to want it. And if you don't want it, then this is for nothing. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you learned something. This was just a little ramble, a little rant. First Fit Tip Friday back. Comment below if you want some information regarding a certain topic, and I'll do the research if I don't know it. If I do know it, I'll hop in and let you guys know my take on it, because that's essentially what this is. You can get 1,000 different takes on it by, like I said, hopping on YouTube and looking up some information. But if you want my take on it, just let me know. I'll throw together a video for you guys, so it hopefully helps clarify that situation. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you stay blessed, motivated, and driven to achieve your goal, regardless of what it is. And I hope you guys can get into the gym and make your dreams a reality. It's plain and simple, guys. It's not rocket science. There's a little bit of science to it, but not rocket science. We'll catch up with you guys next time.
Wow.